All right, I'm back. Kind of messed up there. So, all right, let's get ready here. Do not forget, everybody, this Friday night between 6:50 and 7 o'clock, close to there, we will be going live with Wally and Friends. As you see, there's a new short out on the other channel. So, as everybody can see, there is a new short out. So as everybody can see, there is a new short. Out. So just to let everybody know, Wally and Friends this week. It is going to be fun. No, we don't want the annual pass, but we do want this. I know there is football on, everybody. But it's fun to, go live during the game. Like I said, I am live on both channels tonight. I'm on my main one and on the other one. So just to let everybody kind of know. But Wally and Friends this week. It's a game. You will not want to miss Wally and Friends. We will be down one person. I do know that for a while, but that's going to be okay. This is like a volunteer thing. So we will be doing that here shortly, y'all. I don't know how long I'm going to be live tonight, but I do need to get a new controller. This does suck. My controller is definitely... We're going to be the Bears again. I've been having some luck with the Bears. I've been switching back and forth. So let's start letting people cry and whine. Playing some Madden. All right.
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
I am live on both channels.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here we go. 180. 11 MT. 11 MT. Play action now. It's Burrow. He's going to test this secondary right away. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. You talk about a way to get this one started, Greg. Come on the road, go downfield deep, and put 6 on the board.
You can tell, Mike, this offensive coordinator, he wanted to come out aggressive in this one. Finds himself on the road. What does he do on the first snap? Deep shot, touchdown, strike first.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready to go.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4.
Ready to go.
Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Ready to go.
3rd and short yardage. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Chicago.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Manunga gonna get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Gilly. Gilly. Ready to go.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On the hit, here's Swift.
Thank you.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4.
Ready to go.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's good.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
A run on 1st and goal. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Hornet.
Brings up 2nd.
Manunga. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the full. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Right there, baby.
Diggy, what is up?
To throw is Williams.
Dang it.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were the big guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
This one taken short at about the 20. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here we go.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he's not going to get there. Stop short, and they turn it over on downs as we get to the end of the quarter. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they are set to start the drive with first and 10.
Here we go. The long go. Ready to
On the give, it is Manunga. Good running inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Combo.
Here's a run. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Kyle Manunga. Touchdown, Bears. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for two.
Go for it. What
The
is
Bears will line up.
Throwing is Williams. That is incomplete, and the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
13. Bengals 6. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This barely gets to the landing zone, fielded at the 19. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
On one, ready? Let's get set. Stop.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. He'll get about two. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7.
Here we go. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand, get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line, and that is enough for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Burrow will find Brown out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's
On 2, ready?
Bengals first down.
12.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a shot.
First down, Cincinnati.
On first down, Burrow. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And this turns out to be a nice return as he is out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play.
Look at the big man go. What a connection. He's down.
Bye-bye. Yes, sir. Easy, buddy. Hey. Another loss against the Bengals. We're going to play one more of, but like I said, before I start playing another one, I know it's football. I know there's not anybody in here, but I just want to say I am live on both channels tonight. I thought I would kill one bird with one stone. I think I'm going to see, but I might go live on both so I can get traction on both channels. Hopefully soon again. But I am on my main channel tonight and on the regular on my gaming channel. So I just wanted to let everybody know there's a reason to this, why I am doing it, because I have not gone live in a while on that channel, so I needed to. All right, let's get ready to play.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 67 yards. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. Looking to put a drive together. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
To throw, it's Williams. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Excellent.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 35. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Mononga. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 7.
Running is Mononga. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 25. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Here's Mononga. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Kyle Mononga, 24 yards. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
And here on 3rd down, your number 1 goal, don't be a hero, just get the first down. But here, once he gets past the line of scrimmage, the field opens up for him, and he's able to take it right up the gut and into the end zone.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Ravens.
There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7.
No, we changed it. 180.
To throw is Jackson. He'll let this go for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 44 yards. And the Ravens are able to move back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
On 4th down, here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
4 yards. And the Bears first down.
To the air, Williams. That one out wide and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run for it with Henry. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Bateman going to get it now on the jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal. Jackson now. And it's caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Isaiah Likely, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strengths.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the second quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet. I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime, unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They'll run Manungai. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Here's 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. To throw, Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw is Williams. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Throwing is Williams.
Come on. That was no
That's half it's intercepted. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. After the interception, here's Jackson. And this is taken in at the 5. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
What the fuck?
Isaiah Likely as time expires in the first half. And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Luke now for the extra point.
30-40.
And that stretches the lead to 27. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Bringing up 3rd and 12.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
Ooh, I do not know what freaking happened with that game. That's all right. I'll get it back next time. When you suck, you suck. That was, I just wasn't in it. Okay, we're gonna do. White snow.
They wipe across your mouth with it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And in the snow, we're underway here at Soldier Field. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be back up now to start this drive.
BC, right? Oh. Hands up. What? Larry!
Off the play fake, Jackson. He's going to air one out right away. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
You. Larry!
From the gun, Jackson.
The sack certainly isn't ideal in this situation, but I think this quarterback considers himself lucky he at least prevented the safety. This defense is in attack mode. They know they're one big play away from taking a 2-0 lead.
On third down, here's a run by Henry. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down.
3 and out. Fourth down.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And the Bears are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
A gain of a yard.
On second down, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under.
The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears are out to an early 3-0 lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit, that was really well done.
On play action, here's Jackson. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Jackson now on second down. There he goes again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Moving outside the pocket, and this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. Two different players each reporting a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and third down coming up.
We change it.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be stopped well short of the first down. Gain of 6, but it brings up fourth down.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on fourth down, and then there's being really aggressive on fourth down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
And he missed it. No good. The footing makes kicking very difficult. The snow perhaps playing in to that missed extra point. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
32, 32, 32.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Manunga. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10.
Volunteer! Volunteer!
We're going to run it here with Manunga. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
27-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Vernon. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. strides. Look at him go. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
It's a gain of
From their own
67
territory.
yards.
What a play on fourth
And the
down.
Bears
67 yards.
First and goal. at
From
the
6 yards out,
line.
it's first and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. One more time, they try Swift. Stop at the 6. And that sets up third and goal.
The tackle made at the 6.
Here's Williams now to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Colston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago.
Now remember back, like their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears open the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Or unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Jackson moving to his right. He keeps it himself. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. 180. Now Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A big play there on the scramble. 31 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
First and goal, and it's Henry. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown, Baltimore. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. First, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go.
On the give, it is Manunga. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on him. Taken down after a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Manunga gonna get it again. and he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Travis Jones there to bring him down. On the ground, here is Monunga. And he is going to have a Bears first down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of the football. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run with Monunga. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Big Angels.
On the play. And the Bears first down.
Now Swift. He'll forward for maybe a yard. That's John Jenkins, the big defensive tackle, swallowing him up. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Jordan.
Now Williams. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
One more time.
Here's 1st and 10.
Volunteer!
Here's Williams. He'll go right back to Loveland. And he's going to be brought down. They pass on that field goal attempt, and they get nothing out of it as the first half comes to an end.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Run now for Monunga. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with him again. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. To throw, it's Williams. Back to the tight end, Loveland. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Bears First down.
Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage to get their hands on. Taken down after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he will be out of bounds, but you saw that penalty flag come in. Looked like the defender got a head start. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Throwing is Williams. To the goal line and in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
18. Ravens 12.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. In motion comes Andrews. On first and 10, Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes.
Jackson sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. To throw is Jackson. Again, working deep downfield. That is hot. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It covers 51 yards. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll tuck it and take off. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Here's Jackson. Pushed out to his left. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's a handoff to Swift. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Ready, sit up. Here we go.
Williams. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to have the Bears first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
A loss of 2.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Axel. Ready, sit up.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And 12.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs.
Ready, sit.
Swift. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long. They'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And the Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. In this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
Very short kick, taken past the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Going up top and looking for Andrews. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, Jackson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Back to throw, Jackson. He's going to try it here again. That's hard! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now final chance to stop it here. Timeout coming with 10 seconds remaining in the game.
A gain of 37 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Jackson up top again. He's going to look downfield once again. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion. Again, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game.
Tyler Woodward to kick off for Baltimore.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Now he'll air one out, and that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. It was a game that delivered more points than most people would have expected with the snow falling at kickoff. Entertaining game for all involved as they'll head back to the locker room to warm up with a victory in their back pocket. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Chicago.
That was a good game. That was a really good game. I'm doing. All right. Let's play one more and call it a night. Because Wally is not doing a long stream. That was a close game. That was a really close game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the New England Patriots.
Cairo Santos kicking off for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos.
Do you have a mic?
To get us started.
Yeah.
Oh, and he gets it
Yep.
wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
38-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is May. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they got to identify. Went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Nothing.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No Ravens fan?
I'm a Bear, well, I'm a Cowboys and Titans fan.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job
I'm a
there.
Texans fan. The game's it's halftime right now. Halftime's almost over. Like, it won't be quit. So I guess I have to finish this game.
Yeah.
He'll let this go deep for James. That is not in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Patriots.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over to possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away.
Yeah.
Duvernay on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first.
I have to go. The Texans game is on.
Okay. Alrighty. Bye.
Bye. It won't let me quit. Come on, it won't let me quit. Quit, bro.
Alright. I'll take that loss. Alright, I'm gonna play one more because I gotta get a new game going. All right, we're going to get ready to play last game, and then I got to go.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Hold on. Shell. What's that?
Throwing right away here. Goff. Big strike here to Williams. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 22 out of that play. And the Lions have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
180.
Goff working from the pistol. There's another one to Williams. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Devin Duvernay to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Working quickly here. Williams to throw. Oh, man, it's Colston Loveland. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Give him 25 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st down. Here's Swift. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They're going to run here. Kyle Menunga. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
180!
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Super 1, Super 180!
Goff on 1st and 10. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Quarterback with his renowns, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
120!
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Put some respect on that corner's name. Corners aren't just on that field to cover. They can hit, and they can create tackles for loss, too.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down.
We go tonight!
3rd and long for him here. Screen here for Gibbs. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. They can't connect on the fake. It's incomplete. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Clearly, the defense did not go all in on the block right there, and fortunate for them because it allowed them to pivot when they saw the fake, and they stay in position to defend it beautifully.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down Bears. Offense up to the line fast.
Volunteer! Volunteer!
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Lions out in front. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got a first to begin the fray. Now here's Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. And goes to the hurry up here. Williams will look to throw. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, good look for him.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Sailors now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Shotgun snap here to go. He has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. Offense in the hurry up here. Goff on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long. The Lions readying for the punt. On return for the Bears, Devin Duvernay. He gets it away, and wow, he got under this one. It is driven sky high. And this punt will be down right at the 40-yard line.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Spins out of one top. Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Bears.
Williams trying to throw for it. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside their sport. They read the call, and they're set up perfectly to counter it.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Sailors now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
20.
Goff has it knocked out. And the Bears say they have it. Looks like they do.
I'll tell you this, Kate, the duality of quarterbacks in the league today continues to amaze me. It's remarkable how well they can throw it and run it. But in that case, when you turn into running back, what do you got to do? You've got to protect the football at all costs. He doesn't. He gives that defense an extra possession.
And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The ground, it's Mananga. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
That's Cox. This is Loveland. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
And Johnson dialing it up. They're going to try for the two-point conversion.
The Bears will
all right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for two, but it doesn't work out.
Bears 19, Lions 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Sailors now on the return. Escapes a defender. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. From the gun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is gone. Setting up the screen. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. And he's got a free play here. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. That is so heads up, Rock. He saw someone jump, took the free play deep, and as a result, gets him a much bigger play than that penalty would have. New set of downs for him from the 31. There's Goff on first and 10. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Hit by T.J. Edwards. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now...
Bye-bye. You're trash. You're trash. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, I love it. Oh, what trash. What trash. see. Let's. No. I don't want to mute him. There we go. No, I didn't want to do that. That was an accident. Unmuted. You okay? Good. I've unmuted him. Let's send him a nice little too easy. He was way too easy. There we go. Way too easy. All right, I have to call it quits here in the next 10 minutes.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Josh Blackwell to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. This driver's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Has his man. It's the Michigan rookie. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Running it after the penalty. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Working quickly here. First down, and they go right back to it. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down. Offense to the line fast.
10 more yards. Taken down at the 41.
That was Manunga. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He has the first over the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Great, set.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Hurts to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turned it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over and they're into the field.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Looking quickly here.
It's a loss of 2.
They'll run it with Manunga. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. 3rd down. They need 7. Throw here. 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
4th down, Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
That throw behind his intended target. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Hurts now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Taylor jumps in with the pick. And the Bears get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The third down pass. Intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, first and 10.
What is up?
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Stewart, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Williams set to pass. In the heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off Ray Blankenship. And the Eagles get the football back with great field position there at the 36.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First down, around with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up second and 7.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We're to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Eagles.
Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at first down here.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Hey, Silver.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Blackwell now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. One guy with it. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
They go with another guy here. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third down, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. Shoves one away. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Running with Swift out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Biggie Angels. Biggie.
To throw is Williams. Into double coverage. Ooh, Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. There he goes, right sideline. And this is going to be a pick six, touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 7. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready to go.
This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Williams. Absolutely fires this one right here. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
A 6-yard pickup.
Back-to-back carries here. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Taken down by Jacoby Dean.
They give it to him again. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
That's good for a Bears.
Going to the ground again on Hurts. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. It's a 39-yarder. Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Shipley now to return. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He cuts it back right. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They've got first down here from the 36. Here's Hurts. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he never explosive yards.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the red zone on first. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11.
Bears 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. Oh, and that play really caught the defense napping. He rips off huge yardage on the reverse. Pick up there of 39 yards. And it'll be first down Bears. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, here's Swift. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got second and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here's Swift on second down. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's two in a row. They've got third down now coming up. The Bears decide to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just two to use the rest of the way. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down. Here he goes, third and long. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
What is going on? Scoring these guys, man. Punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs.
They'll throw for it. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
That's him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Barkley with the pistol give. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
Dexter on the stop. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bears' 30-yard line.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They go to Barkley again. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down.
Don't touch that.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Rolling out to his left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he's caught. He's got the Eagles making a 3-score game in the 4th. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles push their lead to 18.
Bears 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball.
So this one will...
Oh, that sucked. Oh, well. I will be right back. We're going to play one more and then call it a night. All right, one more game, and then we're going to call it. So, all right, everybody. Doesn't look like Pittsburgh's going to win this. It might come back, but.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Eagles take over the first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Right off the bat, a chunk play into enemy territory.
And I don't care how you plan for it. I don't care what you see on tape where you think you can get that type of a play. That's still a great rush and a little bit of a surprise to break off a run like that this early in the game.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Hurts sets up to throw it. And his throw is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Now, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Now a guy who went to prep school right here in Philly, DeAndre Swift. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. To the air, Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A huge play there for Chicago. 41 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
They'll run with the Rutgers man, Cal Monongai. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. On the ground, it's Madden. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This defense hasn't let him in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll run Madungai. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away, because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
And now how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds. And that, of course, is a penalty. They'll run here with the young guy.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Running is Madungai.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here's Madungai. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. So that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down markers. He stopped at the Eagles' 22.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and goal.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Throwing is Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
17 yards. That's good for the Bears. 1st down.
Here's Swift.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift, a 6-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 68 yards. And the Eagles have cut the lead back down to 2. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
It's complete, and he'll get in to tie this game at 8.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down, but a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Swift going to try up the middle. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30.
That's another Bears.
They'll run right here with Swift. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To throw, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Bears.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland from 8 yards out. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for two.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
Volunteer!
Williams going to throw for it. And this will be caught. They get the two, and they double them up now at 16-8.
Eagles 8.
He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you've got to think. Go for two. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than down there and making that decision.
We will have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out.
14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
8 yards on the
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw is Williams. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Williams, a final shot before break. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bears take over a first down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
3rd and 3. Now they try the right side here. And this will be a Bears first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. And he lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by 1 score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense, and they were able to do it.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this third quarter. The Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And no, the ball's incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Eagles 20, Bears 16.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Here's Williams. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Another try for Barkley. And a short pickup there down to back of 9. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll try and do this himself.
A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stopped it well short.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
To throw, it's Williams. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, here's Williams.
Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now a give, right side, Swift.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here's 2nd and 8. Pass complete to Loveland.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Back to throw. Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
It's a game of 40. That's good for the Bears.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Now 1st and goal. On the handoff, this is Swift.
And he stopped immediately there. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. He's back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Colston Loveland, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch tomorrow.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
Dancing away at the 30.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to take this one down to the 25.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run forward Barkley. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And this one is right through. And the Eagles are going to win the football game.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened to them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
All right, I think we are about ready to call it a night. Please be kind to others. Appreciate everybody. I appreciate the support. I appreciate 100% of everything, y'all. Everything that you guys do. Don't forget to stop by and see us Friday night, Colorado time, for WNNS, Wally and Friends. We should have about an hour show. We should. Or a little mid. But it's supposed to be a really good one. You do not want to miss it. So it's going to be wonderful. I just did a short on the gaming channel promoting WNNS. So I will see y'all later. Adios. Too sweet. Good night and goodbye.